So welcome back to another video, and inside today's video we're gonna talk about the ZZZ Deadly Assault reset. So what you see right here, I'm on the subreddit, and then everybody's talking, like literally everybody's talking about the Deadly Assault new reset. So I haven't done this yet. I'm gonna do it on maybe like the next 2 days or another day and show you my clips and my experience. But before that, let's talk about what everybody experienced on the subreddit. And as you can see, this is like spoiler alert. I do a bunch like pre-read, and nobody's having a huge fun about this because of the HP inflation, and also like a big shielding to like newer characters. So what do we have here is the discussion, which is 7 days ago. So this basically like when the Deadly Assault came, and they did it, and they just shared their opinion. So let's get started. So how is everyone doing on today's Deadly Assault reset? I have been having a lot of trouble this time around. Got 7 stars when I usually get 9 stars. So this sparks a disagreement or argument talking about like the Deadly Assault or shield defense, like the HP inflation go faster. Like the HP inflation grew and the shielding also grew. So as you can see on this team, so I'm pretty sure they use the same team, but this time instead of getting 9 stars, they get 7 stars. So this marks two different type of problem. One is shielding, maybe like this boss is like 2 shield on the Masma or something like that. This I know this Masma piece is mostly made for Yijuan. Like that, I always play Yijuan on that team. Like mainly, I never try any other team because this Masma priest is basically made for Yijuan because they do some attack all the time, and you know Yijuan can counter attack using skill. So this sparks a lot, and also another problem is the Masma. Of course, as you can see, I'm pretty sure like 3 of them is on Masma. So anyone experience something similar? Does Yijuan really make that much of differences against the Masma boss? That is what I'm talking about. Like Yijuan, another Yijuan god, because Yijuan is a new Rapture class, and basically Rapture class is made to destroy and counter attack Masma. So Yijuan have a mechanic called what that shields, like shields point or something. So the more shields you have in your team or in the character, the much more faster that you shred Masma. So treat Masma is like a defense. Treat like a defense bar, and basically the other character who doesn't have shield point or a Ratchet class, they take down the Masma bar like very slowly. I didn't say it's like impossible. I just say it's like it doesn't feel good or faster compared to playing with Yijuan. That's what I mean. So any specific character that are good against this boss. I never fight this boss before. I fought this boss before. This is basically for Alice boss. So I also try using Miyabi, also good too. But this is like old meta Miyabi, and of course the Miyabi piece. This is like the Miyabi team. Never tried this one. Anyways, let's go on to the common side. They really removed the electric damage on the second buff and add a super specific buff for double attacker. So what this thing is talking about is, I think they're talking about this filler. Let me show you. So what you have here, I'm on ZZZ right now. So you can see this is enemy weakness, electric and physical, and we all know electric is basically for seed, and physical is basically made for maybe Alice or Jane Doe, and enemy resistant, ice. So you cannot use Miyabi here because Miyabi is an ice character. So when I energy like this, I'm pretty sure this all the basic attack or buff or something, and this is the buff. So for each adjacent, the agent crit damage is increased by 8%. And we all know this. I think this is what people are talking about, is That's why you cannot use Miyabi in this team. Is because the defiler, which means the boss, receive 25 less attribute anomaly damage. So anomaly is cooked. Anomaly team is cooked against this boss. Like they literally create a boss that is hard against using like the most best team, which is Miyabi. Like the most meta team right now is Miyabi, and they just shield it using 25 less attribute anomaly damage. So you cannot use your Yijuan, I mean not Yijuan, I mean Miyabi, or I could say Alice, because I'm pretty sure Alice works with anomaly attribute, and Jane Doe, or etc. But I don't know why they put physical here. Maybe Alice is good. I'm gonna try her out. But that is all. So this is basically, and the buff is basically made shield like for impair, and to trigger impair you do something with electric in order to trigger that. That is what I remember. So anybody who's not electric cannot trigger this impair at all. So I'm pretty sure the only electric team that I have is, who is it? Let me find it. The only electric team that I have is Harumasa, and he's an attacker. So what I'm trying to say here is that's the only team, and I'm pretty sure Harumasa is like power crap, like legit power crap. He's dog shit. This is like literally dog shit. So in order to defeat this boss easily or like fun, you cannot use your Miyabi team scenes, the last attribute anomaly. You're gonna have to pull for Seed, and Seed is an attacker, so it doesn't affect anomaly that much, you know. And also trigger impair. I think that's why people don't like about it. So back on here, so realistically you only lose out 20% damage, and 20% bonus damage is like really good, like really big damage differences. Running attack instead of 2, but since it's still electric gate, this matter only for Zambi or Harumasa. I don't know. Oh, S rank Ambi. So this is basically shield. Like this is shield on the new boss, which we just talked about. I'm pretty sure the one that we just talked about. So they remove the extra, maybe like remove the extra electric damage on the second buff, and add a super Pacific. So based on this is the buff that we just saw is if you use only one, you lose 20% damage, bonus damage. And the three S rank that we only have is Harumasa, S rank Ambi, and C. And we also have an electric attacker, which is, who's that? Antony, like Tony, the one with the nail one. I'm pretty sure he's a 4-star. Nobody talking about it. So the only 5-star that is electric and attacker is Seed, S rank Ambi, and Harumasa. And we all know Harumasa is free, but he's trash. So the only thing that is fun to play or good to play against this boss is S rank Ambi and the Seed. So they try to let you pull on them. So then we got C next. So watch a guy with Hugo shirt fell out to his knees in Walmart. So this talking about like nobody using Hugo. See why there's nobody using Hugo. Like Hugo is like just trash. So what we have here, he didn't fall. He was clearly pushed by a guy wearing an NT Miyabi shirt. Am I the only one with that NT Miyabi shirt? Hugo will be good when, I don't know who this is. So Miyabi up down trend. Hugo stunk. Like everybody's talking about Hugo like going trash. So back onto our Hugo. So at least M6 Hugo can still brute force it if it's needed. But this DA lineup was not gonna lie. So as you can see from here, this is like the best team for Hugo. Like literally the best team. And we got what? Six copy of Hugo, like 7 copy of Hugo, and only get 20k damage. I mean 23k. That is too little. That is too little compared to Miyabi or Yijuan. Oh, Yijuan is 0. Look, this is like E0 or C0. And this is C6 getting only 23k. I don't know if it's like, wait. Oh, because it's shields, it's a bunch of shield. Pretty sure nobody can use ice because ice resistant, but still, if people pull for C6 or whatever, they should have a much better point than less than these two. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hugo just trash, guys. Hugo just trash. Anyways, let me see what we right here. There's a bunch of talking about Hugo. Did they increase HP? Last time on Priest, I got almost 50k. This time I can't even get 40k with the same team. Same on the field with West and Honey got 34k. So let's check this out. So on our team we got the Miyabi. We got this like the premium team for Miyabi right now. And we got the premium team for Alice. And we also got, oh, this is like the premium team for Seed. So you can see like they used to get 50k. They used to get 50k on this boss. And this is like the best team right now, like the premium team right now for Miyabi. And they cannot get 50k as usual. Right now, so there's like minus 10k. Minus 10k or 12k to be exact. That's mean only one thing. It's HP inflation. You cannot say a guy who play like 50k lose all their skill or lose all their stuff and down to only 38k. And then what's this? Alice team only 32k. And Seed, look at this Seed, bro. Seed, look, this is the premium Seed. This is all electric. So 34k. Yeah, I think the HP inflation is crazy. So what you have right here, I have another tweet. So is everyone struggling with the DA this rotation? I don't normally place in 2, which is mean like top 2% in ZZZ in Deadly Assault. I'm pretty sure like ZZZ in Hold Your Lab, there's like a system that shows you that you're like the top 1% or top 2% of ZZZ of all the players in ZZZ. So right now, like he said like he don't normally get 2%, and right now he got 2%. So only each one is 2, and the only S rank without W engine are Harumasa and plus Astroya. So everybody's got their W engine, their main W engine, and each one is 2. Which is, this is around my normal scope range. For some reason I'm on top 2, even though I'm usually around top 8 or top 10. It's the different, the big shake up. So this means that mostly he's like only like around top 8 or top 10. Right now he's top 2. So people are talking about maybe it's because of Seed. Like nobody's struggling because this bot is basically made for C, made for double attack. So if you only have Harumasa, you lose 20%. So you need C in order to get like this thing to 40k. And look at each one. Each one is 35, and with the 2. And keep in mind what he said. Everybody's like get all the W engine. So that's mean like the number is gonna go up, right? Because as I'm a free player, and mostly like I don't get 9 star out. Like legit free player dream on getting 3 stars, like dream, unless they like sweating or like have perfect artifact or perfect this. But in general, nobody's gonna get 3s. This is only for like big spanners or something, or whales. Because whenever I play Deadly Assault, I only try to get only 6 stars. Because that is just what it is. 6 stars. You just get 6 stars. So yeah. So this is like the best who is this? The best Jane Doe team. You can replace it with Alice. So if you replace with Alice, this is gonna boost up 100%. It's gonna boost up like pretty sure it's gonna boost up. I've got the each one, and yeah. So let's scroll down. So what do we have here? For me, there's not much the problem with the Defler alone, but the buff and all the another matchup. My account is ice dominant with Hugo, Miyabi, and 2 out of the 3 boss are not good matchup for both of them. Okay, that is the problem. What I'm trying to talk about is because the Deadly Assault shield so much that you cannot use Miyabi or Hugo. Just imagine you only have Hugo, Miyabi team, and Yichuan, so right? So the current DA, you cannot use both of them. The only ice team that you can use is this in the middle. That's the only team you use, and I'm pretty sure it's not good for them too. Like this is only good for Miyabi. The rest is all ice resistant, or you guys can say Miyabi is like do like some resistance, but generally when you see ice resistant, ice unit is ain't good. So both of them all have ice resistant. So the only team that you can use is in the middle. Just think of that. So the only thing that you're comfortable playing with those 3 teams is the Yichuan. That's it. And the 2 teams just trash. You had to pull the new one. You had to pull Seed or S-rank Ambi in order to clear this. Sure, the fit is only for Monopoly team, which is this one that I'm literally talking about. This is only the Anomaly team. But I think we can agree that Miyabi doesn't perform spectacular here. I don't know. Well, yes, I have more fun playing like quick switch swap using Yuzuha, Alice, or what's that? Vivian. For Hugo, the other one I just stack against him. Yeah, Hugo just trash guy. Hugo, whoever pull for Hugo, LOL. He can defeat the summon thing by the failure, which I don't play yet. He cannot do anything against the priest for obvious reason, being ice resistant. Yes, the Miasma priest has an ice resistance, and of course he doesn't go well against an anomaly boss because he's he's an attacker. So I'm pretty sure Hugo Kid basically try to break the defense faster in order to use his skill or EX special or what's this, his ultimate, in order to dish out the break damage. You know what I mean? And as you can see from here, you notice something? All of them have on Miasma. So Hugo gonna feel so bad fighting all of them, because we all know Miasma have a stack of defense, and Hugo need to destroy those defense, right? And Miasma is only good for like people like Yichuan who do sheer damage, in order to make those defense bar much faster. So even though like some people like say Hugo is fine, you can see right here like this is not fun. Even though you like your C6 and you only get 23k, that's bad. That's C6 and C4 Lycon. That's the best team right here, and cannot get above C0. I'm just gonna delete the game after I see pull Hugo. If I pull Hugo, I just gonna delete the game, to be honest. And also another Hugo L. Like, so you know why most people don't use Hugo in Miasma bosses? Like, just by the time you almost destroy their defense, they just do some random shit and pop up Miasma defense. So you have to destroy another defense, and Hugo gonna feel so trash. Hugo gonna feel so trash until they destroy the defense. That's why Hugo pullers rip. Okay, with Jane team scoring a bit under 40k and my Yichuan score being 40k, I can get the reward just fine, but the content in this patch is just horrible for my account. I basically don't have the 3rd suitable team to even get 9 stars, let alone achieving a good rank in season. FYI, I ranked the 5% last rotation. So last rotation he's like top 5, and right now I'm pretty sure he just dunked down because his Hugo team or Miyabi team cannot play anymore. like legit cannot play anymore. He had to resort using Jane, which is basically made for like, what's that? This one, Fear. Yeah, because it's like physical, physical weakness in each one. And you see Jane is not like under 40k, just like this one, like 40k. I always send Hugo and Miyabi against ice resistant boss. It does require a bit of work and you need lighter for Hugo, but they are always the highest score team. Give them a chance. Well, the problem like with Hugo, like the Hugo, you know the problem is you require two premium unit. Well, Lycon is like standard, you get it for free, but it requires lighter in order to play like much more fun or comfortable. That is like the problem on Hugo team, why I don't put for Hugo, because Hugo you need to pull one S rank and you need to pull another S rank to make the team feel much more smoother. I'm pretty sure you can use like someone who like Kalada the eye patch kit, but it doesn't feel good as lighter. And I'm pretty sure lighter like bursts more defense than Kalada, which sucks because I don't have lighter. That's what I'm saying. So in general, let's go some few more. Let's go some few more. Let's go to this one. A little, yes, the difference is a harder boss because she's new, pushes, punishing, bring anomaly team because bro she just destroy anomaly completely with a 25 resistant anomaly damage and has 3 invulnerability phase. Bro, I hate bosses that have like invulnerability phase because like you're gonna waste so much time doing that. And imagine that boss is inside shield defense and you have to fight against the time. That is what I hate about like the invulnerability boss in endgame. Because of that, like if you can say like in normal bosses or like maybe like a hologram in Withering Wave, that's fine, but in endgame and you have to race against the clock and the boss is like flying around and you cannot attack it even one bit, I understand. But the another two, they both got about 2 HP increase. Linton test was right, guys. Linton test was right. HP increase. Since their last appearance in DA, almost mentioned this, but the D-Filler also have a larger days bar than any other boss apparently with lower than with a lower than average stunner. So more defense, larger days bar, so more defense. Okay, I'm pretty sure like all electric bars like have some big ass days bar or defense, whatever you call it, because I played before. I remember playing shield defense, the last rotation shield defense, fighting against the robot, and it is like electric weakness, and I use like it's either Miyabi or Evelyn. But that, you know how many times I break the defense bar? I break it one time. The whole 3 minutes, the whole 5 minutes, I break it one time. That's how you know like electric bar is like too much. And that is why like this boss, like Hugo, cannot feel better playing it, even though it's C6. Because based on the shatters, you have to defeat 3 times. Hugo gonna feel so trash. Bro cannot fight for 3 times, like 3 vulnerability place, HP inflation, and on top of extra bar. So Hugo not gonna do anything even though you got C6. Does she have larger days bar? She feel easily stunned is for some reason compared to the other boss. I'm pretty sure this is basically he used seed. I'm pretty sure they use seed. I'm pretty sure Okay, the problem with the larger days balls, this is basically like only lock on an element which is electric. Because I'm pretty sure electric is the best element to break like larger days ball. Apparently, at least according to she's sitting around 14k almost of the other balls are somewhere about. So based on the, based on his graph, which is 14k, like this D filler is 14 days ball. Okay, what the fuck is it? What, but 14 days ball, and most generally boss is 12. So that's extra 2k defense. I'm interested on why you fear stun, though I also got triggered engine and even then assist squish. Getting there. Okay. I'm gonna clear this. I'm try why he said like he got triggered engine. So I'm pretty sure triggered engine have passive is to destroy days bars or like destroy defense much more faster. So like ignore defense. So even though he got triggered and W engine, which is ignore defense, which is ignore the days or destroy the days much faster, he still feels terrible. So yeah, that's the final. I think based on what I just read, all of them, ZZZ Deadly Assault is cooked, and I'm not happy what I'm looking forward because I had to do my Deadly Assault in the next video. Based on everyone talking about this is trash because it's overshielding and is double buff and 2 Pacific buff, and you have to pull the newer character. You have to pull Seed to make this boss feel much better because lose 20% bonus damage if you don't have 2 attackers. And this team basically for anomaly only. This is the only Miyabi team, and Miyabi team is like terrible in this box also. And we got the shear only made exclusive for Yishwan. So that's all for today's videos. Comment down below what you think about the DA rotation. Do you have fun or do you agree with everybody's take? Comment down below and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.